Ruti and Arthur Adventure, Mama always say that he had a friend, always do walking every day. And I said, Mama, I wanna see this guy. So this guy is from where are you from, Sir Mike?
Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Because I heard lots of, you know, hearsays and whatever that going back here in the Philippines costs almost $1 million. Is it true, sir?
No.
How much? I mean, tell me about the process, sir.
I flew. It cost me. I had to fly from Texas to LA because I wanted Filipino Air Direct, and that cost 10,000 pesos Texas to LA, and then 3,500 pesos, 35,000 pesos from LA to Manila.
Okay.
Then once I got into Manila, and I had to have a visa.
How much is the visa, sir?
It's like $35, so 1,800 pesos.
Oh, it's cheap.
Yeah, very cheap. It takes.
How long?
If you send them everything correct, it only takes 3 to 5 days, and they have it back to you. My passport came back with the visa. But the problem was in the beginning, for me to get into the Philippines, I only needed a marriage certificate.
Yeah, that's the only first
But
thing.
now they changed it.
Really?
You have to have a visa. Because of COVID, you have to have a visa. So I had to go through, you go through your local area. Like I used the Chicago consulate.
Yeah, okay.
Even though I'm in Texas, I was supposed to use the Texas consulate in Houston, but I used the Chicago and said I was in Minnesota. So I bring back and I pay. I come back, when I come back tomorrow, I pay.
So, sir, when does it happen so that they will know, during this pandemic?
Well, then what I did was I finally, after 4 tries,
Okay.
I finally got the visa. But then I found out I needed, when you send in your marriage certificate to get your visa, it has to be from the Philippine Statistics.
Oh, PSA. Yeah.
It has to be from the PSA, which mine wasn't. And
Why?
I had, because we got married and we never got the one from the PSA.
Because that's new, sir. That's new, like 2 years ago,
Yeah,
3
so
years
then
ago.
she sent for it, I sent for it, and her cousin was in Cebu, he got one, so now we have 3. So then I got a copy of it.
Yeah.
I sent it to Chicago and they accepted that. Some won't. Some will tell you you have to have the hard copy, which meant she would have had to send it from here.
Ah, the original one.
But this guy accepted it. So then I got the visa. I rebooked all the travel. I booked a hotel in Manila because you have to stay in Manila. They say it could take 2 to 3 days for the COVID test. I got mine back in 4 hours. But I had booked the Marriott for 3 days, so I just stayed there before I flew here.
Okay.
Then I got to the airport,
From Manila to Bohol.
Cebu Pacific, and they said I needed acceptance. No, I had the acceptance letter. They're going to have to get an acceptance letter from their barangay.
Yeah, here in Tanhalige.
Yeah, and they're going to have to do all that stuff. They tell them to make sure they have everything. And so then I flew into Manila. COVID test was in the airport 4 hours till everything was done. Then I got to the Marriott, stayed 3 days. Then I flew down here on the 4th of November. And on the 4th of November, I didn't have something. I don't remember what it was, but, and they wanted the hard copy of the PSA, which I didn't have. I had them. And I said, look, this is all they said. So Cebu Pacific let me come, but they had to call Taliban first to make sure Taliban would accept.
Yeah, accept you. So where did you quarantine, sir?
The Bayshore.
Bayshore.
Right downtown.
Yeah, the Bayside.
Yeah, and it's nice. I mean, it's just a small room, but they have air conditioning and cable TV, and then she brought me food every day. So then I got out of there, and that was 11,000 pesos for 14 days, which was pretty good price.
Yeah.
And then I got out of there, and then I had to quarantine in our house for 7 more days.
Yeah, extension.
And send my temperature in every day.
Okay.
So total cost for everything.
Yeah, I wanted to know.
Would have been visa say 2,000 pesos for ease of math, 10,000 pesos from flight to LA, because I only wanted to go Philippine Air.
The direct
I
flight.
wanted a direct. I didn't want to get stuck in Taiwan.
Correct.
Because I usually only fly EVA Air. I like.
Oh, my husband fly for Ava Air all the time
Yeah, I
from
like
Toronto.
They're the best.
Yeah,
They're the
really?
Best. Yeah, they're the best. They're cheap. They're the best. I always fly premium economy with bigger seats. And,
My husband, we've been there for 5 times already, always Ava Air, but from Toronto to Taipei and then Taipei to Cebu. But this
yeah, I can
time,
go Houston. I can go Houston, Texas to Taipei, and then Taipei to either Manila or Cebu.
how about their food in the airplane? Is
Good.
I mean the Ava Air,
Yeah,
good?
it's much better than U.S. airlines are horrible.
Okay.
For food, for luggage, for everything. So,
So the total cost,
so we got 2,000 to get the visa, but make sure you have all your documents because you send it up and they're fast if you have everything. If you don't, they write you or they call and say, "Sir, I need a copy from the PSA."
okay.
So that was 2,000, 10,000 for me to fly from Texas to LA. LA here, I guess it ended up, just for ease of math, let's say 50,000. So we're at 62,000. The hotel in Manila was 100 a night. That included meals. That was 300. So 15,000 pesos. So now we're at 77. The flight down here was about 2,500 pesos, say 3,000 for ease of math.
So we have 80.
So we're at 80. Then the Bayshore was 11.
Oh my God! So the hearses in social media, which it almost cost you million. It's
Yeah,
too
it's
far away.
Oh yeah, it ended
Like
up
let's just say 150,000.
yeah,
Let's just
well, it
say.
wasn't even that. It was 90.
Yeah, 90.
90,000.
Oh,
And actually, my Filipino Air, I bought a round trip because I thought they were going to say, "When are you scheduled to go home?"
ah.
I didn't want to get all the way here.
So you paid the round trip.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to go back Christmas Eve, which was just a day I put down, which I'm not going back. The next time I go back, Melissa and I will go back to the U.S. for 2 to 3 weeks.
Ah, okay.
And but I'll wait till all these restrictions are done. Now I'm trying to figure out, because my visa ends on Christmas on the 30th.
You will go to Panglao. It was changed in area. The immigration is
Panglao
in
have one
Panglao
now?
now. Yeah.
They have an immigration.
The supposed to be in the main city in Tagbilaran, but it was changed location now to Panglao.
Oh, I thought I had to go to Cebu.
No. My friends here, we have friends here from Canada, from US. They just get back. They just go there last week in Panglao.
So there's an immigration office.
Yeah, you can do a research there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to go into Cebu or Tacloban.
No. There's the in Tagbilaran.
So I was going to take the
Another quarantine for you when you got back. So you don't need. You have to go to Panglao.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I was going to have call her sister and see if she could do it in Tacloban, but if I can just go to Panglao.
No, I can. Yeah, if you have a good internet, you can research. Or tomorrow, I can give you the address. You
Yeah.
can do a research.
Yeah, we've got internet up there.
Yeah.
Just,
How about your internet there? Is it good in your place?
yeah, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not, but I can't wait till the kids go back to school. Because
Yeah,
all
that's
all the cousins, everybody's at our house. So we're feeding everybody in town.
No, because of their module, it's not easy. They are having hard time
No,
now.
but these kids are addicted. That's all they do.
Play? Oh, that's not good anymore. If it's for studies, it's okay.
It's horrible. My son, he's 12. I just took his internet away until January 4th.
She is now banned for
Once
internet.
he lied, he had his mom's phone. He didn't tell me he did. So when he handed it back the next morning, I said 1 week. A couple days later, he took his mom's phone from our bedroom. I said a month.
Oh, that's good. Because I thought for study only.
But that's all the kids do.
No, our kids here did just
No, it's a good thing that you have no work
That's
and
all they do.
That-
And her brother, who is 17 or 18 quit school, he's staying in my son's bedroom. My son stays on the couch, which I'm changing that today. I'm going to say, look, mom and dad live next to us. They have a bedroom for you. You move into the bedroom. This is Ari's bedroom. This isn't her 20 cousins, and the room stinks. This morning I said, oh my God, this room stinks. You guys get outside. You're outside all day. Nobody's in the room.
That's not good anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not good.
when I was here a year and a half ago, before I got stuck COVID over there, the kids played outside all the time because the house wasn't done and we didn't have internet.
Ah, yeah. They got the
So
internet.
now what Melissa and I do when we go to sleep at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, we shut the internet off.
Yeah, that's a wise way. That's wise. Because they want...
No, we just shut it off, and now we hear the kids going, hey.
Yeah, because...
Sleep early.
Well, yeah, just so they don't sit and play again all day.
Yeah.
It's addictive. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's they're
The
addicted.
U.S., Canada. I thought U.S. and Canada were bad, especially U.S. Philippines is worse.
About the because every children, like you are 12 in the house, everybody has phone now in the Philippines.
Yeah. So I hope they start school back. See, that's the other thing. The COVID is a farce. The COVID was done by China to make sure Donald Trump wouldn't be reelected. That's why it was done.
So you are Donald Trump.
Oh, I love Donald Trump. He's a business guy. He's like
So my
Duterte.
husband, their father is Trump.
Yeah, he's just like Duterte.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When Duterte kills the drug dealers, Trump came out and said, I like what you're doing with your drug problem.
Yeah.
And oh my God, Trump's a dictator. He wants to be like Duterte. So when I'm there and people knock Duterte, I say, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I said that 80% of the people love Duterte. So who are you to decide if he's good or bad? Shut the hell up and worry about your
we
own.
love the 30 because everything is changed now. Like the paperwork are very fast than before.
The schools, he built add-ons on the schools everywhere. You know, for me, being a conservative who believes you work hard to make money, Duterte is almost too socialist for me, socialism, which Canada is very socialism. Socialized medicine, socialized medicine. You know why Canadians go to the U.S. to get medical care? People that have money.
Really?
The Canadian system sucks.
Really?
Yeah, the UK system sucks. These governments decide, like if you're 80 years old and you want a new hip replacement, Canada would tell you no. The UK would tell you no, you're too old, you don't need one. Just here's a pill, go die. And Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft,
Yeah.
for 30 years, Bill Gates has said we need to cut the population of the world in half. He wants to kill people. And Bill Gates is the one that's ahead of all these vaccines. I wouldn't take a vaccine from this world
You don't?
today. Never.
Even
Never.
What is vaccine?
When you turn to go to the quarry, we're right up on the hill.
so how long you've been married, sir?
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
Well, May 30 last year. So,
Your wife's the small skinny girl?
well, she was before I left. Now she's chunky monkey.
No, because it's nothing to do in life because we are stuck. Like us, oh, we getting.
We always cook, we always eat.
Well, you know what though?
Everything.
When I first came to the Philippines over 15 years ago, the first time I ever came, I stayed a year. It's before I met Melissa. Everybody was skinny.